guys, Sam here with BatchStovez. I am at Doe Lake in Florida. I'm at a hammock hang. This is FHV, and little Ricky invited me to attend this hang this year and asked if I would donate some gear for the raffle, and of course I said sure. So I came out. He said there would be a lot of vendors here, and there is, so it's good for business and just to get out and show people my gear. People that come to these hammock hangs also do a lot of ultralight camping, and I'm introducing alcohol stoves to new people that otherwise don't use it, so it's kind of great. There's about over 200 people here. I don't know exactly. It's a pretty big site. There are a ton of people here. Let me turn this around, and you can see, hopefully, I don't know if I'm aiming this quite right, but the lake's in the background. There are hammocks everywhere, and they're doing low country bowl tonight. They're getting ready to do that. Last night we had smoked turkey, fried turkey, pork, barbecue pork. It was just really great. People here, they're all nice, peaceful, and I'm really enjoying myself. Trying out some new gear, my new hammock, and quilt and top quilt and bottom quilt, stuff I did myself, some DIY stuff. It turned out really well. I'm really happy with it. It got down to about 32 degrees last night, believe it or not, in Florida. Got down to 32 degrees, and my stuff, I did the cat splat calculator, and calculated that I should be around 18 degrees for both my underquilt and top quilt, and I think that's possible. I was nice and toasty last night. I did have to get up and go to the bathroom. And it wasn't too bad when I got out, but actually when I came back, it was quite cold. I was ready to get back up under there. So worked out pretty good. Very pleased with my gear that I did. But there's a lot of vendors out here. Hammock is out here. They make hammocks. Dream Hammock is out here. Z-Packs. Dutch is out here. And so I've checked out some of their gear today, and got a chance to introduce some people to my gear, which was kind of cool. So it was real nice. Really enjoying myself. I'll be leaving probably tomorrow sometime mid-afternoon, get back home, but it's been good.
So that was about the same time that business.
What? I think either my night or either my night or something.
And it's Sunday morning, and man, I had a busy day yesterday. Had a lot of people interested in my gear, so I kind of like set up a table and just talked about my stuff, and it was a really good day. Last night we had low country bowl for dinner. These guys really know how to host a hang. There was, like I said before, there was like 200 people there. Met a lot of different vendors. Hammock from the Mech family. Was able to score a nice t-shirt. Stop by their website and check them out. It's HAMMECK.com. They make some great hammocks. They also make a hammock stand, something new they came out with. They got a couple of versions of that, like a DIY version where you just buy the minimum stuff and then add some lengths of pole to it. And then they got the full kit. Breaks down to like 40 inches or something. It's pretty cool. Check that out. Sorry, I just woke up and trying to get my coffee in. But Didn't get too cold last night. It got down to about 45. Friday night it got down to like 32, and which was good because I had a do-it-yourself underquilt that I did, and a top quilt, and a new hammock that I made out of some argon 90.9 ounce weight argon. I talked to Dutch about it, and he said that be careful with it because you may not get too many nights in that 0.9, but we'll see. I'm pretty careful with my gear, and you got to be careful with sharp stuff anytime you're doing ultralight stuff. It's just the way it is. So, sorry I'm on my phone camera here, and I'm trying to get the light right. But let's see what we can see with, see if we can see anything with the amount of light we got here. But let's check out my hammock setup if we can. So basically, this is my do-it-yourself hex tarp. It's 1.1 ounce seal nylon. This is from Franke's Plans. Works really well. If I do a lot any more cold weather camping, I probably will end up getting a door, adding some doors, or getting another. Now I do mine. This is just the way I do my tarp. It just works out real well for me. I just have some shot cord, and I just stake it like so, and then I can just pull it up. Pretty simple. It's been windy before, and I've had it like that. It's not usually a problem. It's easier to fix if somebody kicks it out accidentally or something. But here's my just my basic. This is the 0.9 ounce argon. It's black, simple, just rolled hem on the ends. And I like to do this tunnel like they do on the Hennessy's. And I also like to just do the standard gather end right here like this. Pleated end, however you want to call it. And that works good for me. Mine's a little bit narrow than the regular hammock. I cut the material down about 5 inches on each side. Here's my 0.67 ounce argon. And for my underquilt, I use the Cat's Black calculator, and this underquilt is supposedly, according to the calculator, rated at 18 degrees. It got down to 32, and I was nice and toasty. It's argon on the inside, black, and black argon on the outside. I think total I have 11 ounces of 800 fill power Milux pillow down. That down is very quality down inside those pillows. Do not be afraid of the down in those pillows. What I did was the channel here is made out of the 0.9 ounce argon, so it's a little stiffer, and then I doubled it over instead of using the cross grain, just for weight, just to save weight. And I just have some shot cord running down the entire length. I did put a loop in the middle just in case I need to run over my ridge line to keep it up, but didn't have any problems with it sagging so far. And then I just have a couple of loops on each end running up to a lightweight carabiner of shot cord. One shot cord goes all the way through the channel, and then it comes over to the end, and it's on a take up so I can adjust it. And then the other side does the same thing, and there's a take up on that side. And then I have a couple of pieces of shot cord through a channel at the end so I can close up the end. I didn't put, some people put a tube right here for air gap. I didn't find that it was necessary with this length, with a full length underquilt, and the way I'm laying in the hammock, it seals up pretty good, so I didn't do that. Turned out nice, and you can see it's pretty fluffy. My top quilt, same thing, black argon, 6-7 ounce. I did the hem at the end and just a drawstring foot box, and I did some Omni tape. To close it up. I'm not sure about the Omni tape. I thought that the snaps would come unsnapped, and that would be a problem, or it would leave little gaps and air would get through there, but the Omni tape gets stuck in my wool socks, so I don't know. I'm not a seamstress, but I did a fairly good job, I think. It turned out really well. I'm losing a little down through some of the seams. I'm going to have to see what I can do to kind of prevent that. And there is about 11 ounces in there. There may be 12 in the underquilt and 11 in the top quilt. Can't remember. But according to the calculator, it's also rated at around 18 degrees. My whole setup, a tarp, the tent stakes, the whoopee slings, the straps, the toggles, the underquilt, the top quilt, the hammock, everything is 4.875 ounces. So less than 5 pounds. I used to use one of those little Wendell Starlight single man tents, and the tent alone was 3 pounds, so no complaints with the weight. I think I'm down about as far as I need to go, and I can get down to 18 degrees, so I'm pretty happy with that. I had a bunch of people come up to me last night in the raffle. I think people saw my gear yesterday and they kind of waited to see if they were going to win anything at the raffle, and maybe they didn't, so they asked me if I were going to set up today. So I'll probably go set up for a little while, and then we'll probably head out maybe this evening. They're over there cooking breakfast now, and man, it's just been a blast. Met a lot of nice people, a lot of good people here. So I'm Sam at BatchStovez. Appreciate you watching the video. Stop by the website, check us out. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Stop by and check out hammocks at hammock.com. Check out their gear. It's a family-oriented business, cottage business. They do real great work. If you're not familiar with them, you're into hammocks, go check them out. Thanks for watching.